little dude. Hi, little baby.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Gabriela. I make videos about self-care, astrology, fragrance, mental health. I do vlogs and basically whatever else I feel like talking about. So in the new year, now that it is 2021, I want to bring a little more lifestyle stuff onto my channel, and I haven't really been one to make budgeting videos or things like that because for a while I just really was not budgeting. The past year was really weird getting used to changes in income or finding income in different places, and I've also always just been pretty private with my money, and I anticipate myself continuing to be that way, sort of, but I always think it's really inspiring to see others budgeting, especially when it comes to groceries or if they have goals. I have some debt that I'm looking to pay off by hopefully St. Patrick's Day, but Valentine's Day would be even better. I think I can do it. And one of the ways that I want to do that is really cut down on my grocery costs and on just food costs in general. It's really, I'm sure if I added it up, it's just out of control, and that's due to me going grocery shopping hungry. That's due to me not planning and me sort of just having a vague idea of maybe what I want to cook for the week, or not having enough things in my pantry to be able to whip something up quick, so I order and I spend a bunch of money on takeout, which is fine sometimes, but again, I have that goal that I'm trying to pay something off, and so I'm really taking this seriously. So today I think I want to go to Aldi for the first time because I know that Aldi is super, super cheap. And I like to eat organic, but I know that there's like the Dirty Dozen and then the Clean 15. So I don't know, I anticipate stopping by a couple stores. I'm not going to film while I'm in the store because we are in a pandemic and I like to get in and get out as fast as I can. I don't like to touch things, touch my camera, you know what I mean. But I have a list that I made here. It's not that long. And I have a couple recipes that I'm gonna be making this week, a few things for the home that I need to grab. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go to several stores today, which would be fine normally, but in this pandemic, it just takes forever to get into grocery stores. But it's worth it. I also hit my head really hard a couple minutes ago. Didn't feel good on a cabinet. So I know that at Aldi, they don't bag their groceries for you. So I am bringing some reusable bags. I'm not sure if I'll be allowed to use them because last time I checked in LA, we can't use our own reusable bags, but I will still bring them just in case. And I'm gonna bring my bag of quarters that I keep here because I know you have to rent your cart at Aldi. My mom and I used to shop at Aldi back in Illinois. I think there was one in Schaumburg, so it's gonna bring back some good memories. And my mom does still shop at Aldi to this day, so I think there's one nearby. If there isn't one nearby, then we'll have to change our plans, but let's go. Let's see if we can shop for the week, the next week and a half, ideally, with a budget under $50, because I would really love to keep my monthly grocery budget under $200. Step one, stop shopping at Whole Foods. All right, we are here at the Aldi in Burbank. There was also one in Altadena that was kind of equally far from me, but I figure this is a new one, I think, so it looks pretty big. I'm nervous. I'm always nervous when I do new things, even if it's just a grocery store. I'm like, what if I don't bag the things right? What if I don't know how to do the cart? But we're gonna do it. Let's do it. Okay, I'm obsessed with Aldi. They pretty much had everything I need. The organic options were not crazy, but they did have organic grass-fed ground beef that I was looking for, certain things. I only have a couple things left on my list, so I am gonna go to Sprouts and get those. I'm gonna pop by Sprouts and get the organic stuff that I still need. I didn't even tell you how much I spent at Aldi. So besides getting an insulated bag and 2 bottles of dishwashing soap, which I needed, I didn't count towards my groceries because that's not food, I spent $37.72. The amount of food I got at Whole Foods, that would have been over $100, and at Sprouts probably 70 something, 80 something. Aldi, we're gonna have a nice time in 2021. So $37.72, doing the math. I still have $12.28 that I can spend. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I actually just stopped into Ralph's because it's right across from the Sprouts in Burbank, and the Sprouts had a huge line, and I'm starving and I need to eat. And Ralph's has good options. So at Ralph's, I spent $10.87. I got everything else I need besides my gluten-free pizza crust, which again, I have a coupon for. The company Capello's sent me some coupons after they saw I posted about them on Instagram, so I won't have to pay anything when I buy that at Whole Foods. I might not go today. I'm not planning on making the pizza, so just know that that will be added to my freezer, but I'm not paying for it. So I actually have $1.41 to spare. So I ended up spending $48.59 on this week's groceries. Very, very proud. So I'm gonna head home, lay out all my groceries and show you what I got, because that's always fun. I always like watching that. And then we will make a recipe. Tonight I'm going to make a curried ground beef, I don't know, flavored ground beef with some veggies and rice. So if you're a vegetarian or vegan, this recipe is not for you, but you could also substitute Impossible meat or anything you like. But I love a bowl with rice. I'm so hungry right now, so I'm excited to head home and eat that. Ooh, I am really proud of myself. Killing it. All right, y'all, I want to show you my little haul from Aldi first, and then we'll do Ralph's. I don't know why I'm using this accent, but we're gonna roll with it. Okay, I got 2 frozen bags of sweet garden peas because I like to add those to curry. Frozen sweet potatoes. We're gonna try gluten-free shell mac and cheese. Now this wasn't on my list, but I made, excuse me, but I made the list to buy it because I like to try new gluten-free things. I've never tried anything gluten-free from Aldi, and I love shells. Cabbage, cucumber, fresh mozzarella, big old honking bag of jasmine rice, grass-fed ground beef, organic, 2 dishwashing soap bottles, minced garlic, beef broth, sesame oil, 2 cans of garbanzo chickpeas, garbanzo beans and or chickpeas, oat milk. They didn't have vanilla oat milk. I like to put this in my tea, but that's all right. I got this Deutsche Küche Harvest. Okay, I love that when I do the German, my accent has to go away. Harvest potato soup because I am curious about it, and also Deutsche Küche. I want to try a cute German moment. Chicken and dumplings, soup, a whole big bag of red grapefruit, and juicy peach and white grape sparkling water. So that's the Aldi haul. Let me put that away and I will show you what I got at Ralph's. All right, so this is what I got at Ralph's. Ignore the jasmine rice. It's just so big that I have to put it back there for now. Swiffer pads. This doesn't count towards my grocery budget because it's for housekeeping. But Swiffer wet pads and Simple Green all-purpose cleaner. And then towards my grocery budget, I got the Thai Kitchen green curry paste. I really wanted red, but they only had the green. That's fine. 2 Roma tomatoes. I don't even think these are organic. It was kind of hard to find organic Roma tomatoes, so it's fine. A white potato, and this is organic, I believe. Decaf Earl Grey, because I didn't go to Whole Foods, so I couldn't get my decaf English breakfast, but it was like $3 something, so it was cheap. I mean, now that I'm on a budget, I realized, my God, tea is so expensive. And then some organic kale. So, not too bad, huh? Not bad for my groceries for the week. And I don't feel like I'm lacking anything. I don't feel like I'm gonna go hungry or go without. Obviously, very thankful to have food. My hair just doesn't like to be up. So now I wanna try cooking that beef thing that I was telling you about. I found it on Pinterest under, I just searched for budget recipes and then pinned what looked good. So it is from Budget Bites, but again, I found it on Pinterest. And yeah, they call it curry beef with peas. So let's make it because I am so hungry. It's 2 p.m. and I have not eaten anything. I guess the total cost they estimate for this recipe is $6.99 for the whole recipe and $1.17 per serving. All right, so first we mince the garlic, peel and grate the ginger. Well, I don't think I have ginger, but that's okay. Improvising is really the name of the game when it comes to budgeting anyway. You can't just be expected to have everything. So I don't have ginger right now, but I do have ginger powder. So I already have pre-minced garlic, and it says cook both with vegetable oil over medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes until softened. I'm guessing I should probably start making the rice as well. Yeah. I'm gonna make 2 cups of jasmine rice because I always like to have a little bit left over, especially because I don't plan on eating this whole like recipe all at once. So I'm gonna make 2 cups of jasmine rice. All right, minced garlic and ginger. I'm just gonna, first of all, finish out this giant thing of minced garlic, but I don't really, especially with garlic, onions, anything like that, I don't really measure because many people would say you really can't get enough garlic. And Aldi had minced garlic in virgin olive oil, so I shouldn't have to add as much oil in general while this heats up. Since this is powder, I don't really probably need to add it right now, but I will. This is some Korean garlic powder. And then I'm just gonna cook that for 2 to 3 minutes, like it says. Okay, then I am to add curry powder, turmeric, and red pepper flakes. Since this is not my recipe, I'm not gonna write everything below. I'm gonna link it, and if you wanna look at the recipe, you can click on the link, and it will be there. I don't think I have turmeric anymore, so I think I'll add, instead of turmeric, a little bit of this garam masala blend. Just a little bit. And then a little bit of cayenne instead of red pepper flakes because I really like cayenne, but I don't need it to be that spicy, so yeah. I'll add a little bit more oil. Oh, it smells good. I think I will also add a little bit of Moroccan twist seasoning. Yeah, just a little bit. It smells really good. This is I got from Whole Foods. It's by Sauce Goddess. All right, time to add the beef. Okay, I just popped in that beef from Aldi. And now I am supposed to brown this. I want to make sure all of the seasoning kind of evenly gets on the meat while it cooks, since it didn't have time to marinate or anything. I just want it to all be very flavorful. All right, then it says to peel the potato and cut into small cubes, but I usually don't peel white potatoes, so I'm just gonna wash it and cut it into cubes. Also, over on the stove, the white rice is at a boil, so I'm gonna lower that temperature and put a lid on it so it can start to steam. And I'll just keep an eye on it and keep stirring it so it doesn't start like sticking to the bottom of the pan. Sometimes it does that if you don't keep an eye on it. Y'all already probably know that. It's not like I'm some cooking expert, but I don't know. Sometimes, you know, some people don't cook. They don't know how to cook, and so the more information you give, the more helpful, because I used to be like that before I started cooking, and I'm just like, am I expected to know how to do this? I'm not really good at cutting potatoes into cubes, to be honest. These are really more like rectangles, but it's fine. I don't care. I'm not a geometry snob. I truly cannot describe how good it smells in this kitchen. I am salivating. I cannot wait to eat this. All right, the beef is pretty much all the way cooked, so the next thing is to add 1 cup of beef broth. So I have the organic beef broth that I got at Aldi. Where's my cup? Okay, so I'm gonna add that. Then 1 teaspoon of flour. I would guess that's to thicken it up a bit. I'm gonna use the Arrowhead Mills organic buckwheat flour. This is gluten-free. A little bit more. Stir that around. And in go the potatoes. All right, so I'm supposed to let this simmer for about 15 minutes so that the potatoes can soften. So I'll just keep an eye on it. And in the meantime, I think I'm gonna make myself a little caprese salad because I am so hungry. Okay, this is one of my favorite super easy lunches. It's my little caprese salad. So I just have fresh mozzarella, Roma tomatoes, basil, salt, olive oil, and vinegar. Balsamic, nice and thick. So I'm gonna eat that, and by the time I finish, my potatoes should be nice and soft. I can throw those frozen peas in there and we're good. And usually when I eat this, it doesn't completely spoil my meal, but I just am on the verge of being hangry, so. Okay, I tasted. Super good. The potatoes are all cooked. So I'm gonna add my own little spin on this recipe and add some cabbage because I love like cooked cabbage. So, oh, I didn't even show you. I just chopped it so it's kind of like those long pieces, and I'm gonna stir that in. And then also the frozen, oops. And then also the frozen peas. I think I'll probably use like half a bag. This recipe is so easy and this smells so good, and this is like exactly what satisfies me when I'm very hungry. I'm really glad I stumbled upon this recipe. Again, I'm gonna link it in the description so that you can get all the details. All right, I probably added like a third of the bag. And this is a, what is this, a 12-ounce bag. I never buy peas, but I love them. And I love, like, my tia always used to make sort of like Spanish style rice, I guess. Well, it was white rice with little carrots and little peas in there, and I need to start adding some peas to my rice. So here's what that looks like. Just gonna let it get cooked all the way through. And then the rice is ready. I will have my meal. All right, ready to eat. Here's our curry beef and rice. That was super easy. That probably took like half an hour. That smell is just so appetizing. I forgot to add, I think that I forgot to tell you that I added salt while the beef was cooking because I just thought that was kind of weird. So I added salt to taste. Shall we take a first bite? Oh my gosh. That is exactly the kind of meal that I like. Like hearty, lots of ingredients, warming, on rice. Maybe have the craziest hair I've ever had in my life right now, but that is so good. I'm gonna do Yoda for you guys. I don't think I've done it on YouTube, but this is what I call Yoda. So anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this. That is amazing. I will definitely be making this many times again. And that was my first little recipe cooked from my Aldi, or rather my budget grocery haul. So please comment down below if you like this type of video. I'll probably go shopping next Tuesday again and bring you with me and blah, 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 blah. And if y'all aren't into it, then that's okay. I don't have to make these, but I think it could be kind of fun, and it would hold me accountable as well for budgeting in 2021. So here's to a new year of being smarter with our money, but eating delicious food that we love to eat. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. Mwah! Bye, guys.